This is Janelle Nadeau. She is, of course, a harpist. Her group is Winter Harp. She's a soloist as well. And if you're wondering about a lot of people in the city right now carrying harps around, it's because the World Harp Congress and Festival is on in Vancouver right now.
Hello.
Hi, Janelle. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. Yourself?
That was amazing.
Thank you.
World Harp Congress. Explain.
Well, there's over 900 harpists from all around the world here in Vancouver, about 100 performing. That's at least 8,000 strings being tuned every single day, in case anyone was interested.
For someone who plays the harp, how crazy is this? I mean, to have literally harp players and artists from around the world.
It's almost like having the Olympics back again for us, you know? Like, it's so exciting. So,
tell us about your harp, about your instrument you have with you today.
My harp is about, well, I bought this from my teacher, and it was made in Chicago through the company Lion & Healy, kind of where most North Americans get their pedal harps from. And yeah.
And is this for classical music? Is there a different kind of harp for Celtic music?
Yeah,
how does it work?
The Celtic harp is the smaller harp. It has levers. This one is larger and has pedals to kind of change the strings from that flat, natural, and sharp.
Yeah.
And I mean, traditionally, this was for classical, and Celtic is for Celtic. But one thing that's great about this festival is that you're seeing such a blend of amazing different kinds of music that, you know, has never really happened before on all these different instruments, including electric harps.
It must be incredible for you as someone who does this professionally to just be surprised sometimes and to have that moment where you're like, wow, I didn't realize that was possible.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And, you know, my favorite thing about this is that everyone has this concept about what the harp is about, and this Congress is just, you know, even turning it around for me. There's so much amazing stuff happening.
Tell us about the strings on the harp and which ones make the different sounds.
So, so the reds are C's and the blues are F's. Kind of like the white keys of a piano are all my strings, and I make the black keys of the piano with my pedals. So,
oh, that just sounds so simple.
Yeah, it's
When did you start playing? When did you?
I started playing when I was 8.
You're kidding me. And this was your choice, or did your parents plunk a harp in front of you?
No, definitely my choice.
Really?
Definitely
what was it that drew you to this in particular? Do you remember?
I was taken to the Children's Symphony by my parents when I was 3, and that was it.
Did you always have an interest in music?
I guess so, yeah. I don't know, my parents were always really supportive with it, so
because this is not an easy instrument to transport either for parents out there.
No, my poor parents had to carry it around and stuff before I got the dolly, so.
You have a little custom dolly that matches the harp, which I think is totally beloved.
How does the Congress actually work? I mean, you mentioned performances, and I'm assuming that these are for the public, so they can really
the performances, particularly in the evening, are for the public, held at the Vogue or St. Andrews Wesley. And apart from that, there's a lot of things that you have to be a member for to get into the things. But if you go through the website, you'll see there's a lot of things open to the public.
And tell us about your show that's happening tomorrow at the Vogue.
Yeah, I have a show with my group Winter Harp, which I'm very excited about. There's a few harpists and flute and singer and percussion, so it'll be great. And we have an amazing harpist and performer storyteller playing after us, Patrick Ball. So it'll be great.
Well, and such an opportunity for music lovers in the city, right? I mean, to really have this opportunity to have these amazing artists from all over the world.
And if you think you know what harp is, and if you think that you have an idea about it, please go, because you will be blown away, and it'll be not anything that you imagine.
Now, my mom has played the harp my entire life, and I grew up with one of these in the living room. I used to know how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I think I forgot.
Here you go.
Can you teach me?
This is fairly rare to be allowed to play someone's harp.
I know. Please do. So you want to pull it back?
Like a lady, first of all.
Yes, absolutely. And you want to. Okay. And then you want to start here on the E, and then walk down 3.
Yeah. We're gonna walk. Okay. All I remember is doing this a lot.
You can do that too.
And driving my mom crazy. Okay. What do I do?
So you want to do this. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there it is. I heard it.
How do I make it sound terrible?
There you go.
Well, you missed the notes, first of all. I think it was those 3.
I think maybe we should let you play again. It's the World Harp Congress and Festival until July 30th. And as we mentioned, Janelle will be playing with Winter Harp tomorrow night at the Vogue. That's July the 27th. For more information on all the events, you can check out the website.
Very nice, Janelle. Thank you very much.
Thank
we appreciate it. It's great to have you on. And